Hi, I'm Kristen Amdahl. I'm a creative entrepreneur embracing every aspect of life with artistic intention. Join me as I share the way I live and all the tips and tricks along the way. Allow me to inspire you to do the same. Please like, share, or comment on my videos. I'd love to hear from you. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be first to know when there's something new. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we do the edging on the Shield Maiden shawl. It's pretty much following the same established pattern as the rest of the shawl, but we just work the edging differently in the respect that we're working each repeat separately. So we're going to start by binding off our first 3 stitches, which is the selvage edge. So we'll just knit and bind off, knit 1, bind off 2, knit 1, and bind off 3. So that's now our first stitch for the beginning of our edge. We're going to slip that back to the left hand needle because our first stitch is a slip knit. So we'll slip each stitch to the right hand needle and then knit them together with the left. So for a left leaning decrease, and then we're going to knit 5. And knit 2 together for our right leaning decrease. And so now we should have 7 stitches. We're going to turn our work and we're going to knit across all 7 of those stitches. Then we'll turn our work, and now we're going to work across only those 7 stitches until we finish this repeat. It starts with a slip knit, slip 1, slip 2, slip them individually, knit them together with the left hand needle, knit 3, and then knit 2 together. Turn our work and knit all 5 stitches remaining. We'll turn our work and we're going to slip knit, knit 1, knit 2 together, then we'll turn our work. You may notice that we've been knitting on the wrong side rows for this edging, whereas the rest of the shawl we purled on the wrong side row. The reason I'm doing that is because we want these stitches to lay flat. We don't want them to curl up on themselves. So a garter stitch based pattern is going to be flat and non-curling, whereas a stockinette stitch isn't. And that's one of the reasons why we put a garter stitch selvage on a project like this as well. So our last row will be to slip 2, knit 1, and pass the 2 slip stitches over. Then we'll grab our scissors, and how long you cut your tail is going to depend on whether or not you're beading this project or not. So if you're going to bead it, you want to cut your tail a little bit longer so you have room to thread a bead on there. And so at this point you would thread your bead on there before threading on your yarn needle and then sew it in while you're weaving in your ends. I'm going to show you how we start our next repeat, and that will be to use our yarn, and we're going to slip 2 stitches together, slip knit, knit 5, and I just like to carry my tail with my working yarn for a few stitches to help weave in the end, and then knit 2 together, and then we'll turn our work, knit all 7 of those stitches, and then we'll turn our work, and we're going to work a slip knit on the first 2 to do our left leaning decrease, then knit the middle 3, and knit the last 2 together for our right leaning decrease, Turn our work. Knit all 5 remaining stitches in this section. Turn our work. Slip, slip, knit. Knit 1, knit 2 together. Turn our work. Knit 3. Whoops, I got my stitches twisted here, so I'm going to pull them out and carefully turn them around. There we go. And now we're going to slip 2, knit 1, and pass those 2 slip stitches over. Cut our tail. Remember, cut it extra long if you're going to end up beading the tips of your edges. And fasten off.